Hi there, welcome back. So today we are doing our stretch class and we're using a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, it's going to be quite difficult to do. You could still do all the stretches, but it's not going to be quite the same. The basic disclaimer, if you're doing the classes, please make sure you are fit and well to train, that you have clearance from your GP, and that you are aware that exercise can cause injury. Today we're going to be doing the foam rolling. Basic rules for foam rolling: make sure that you're hydrated, okay? What you do when you foam roll is trying to manage and reduce inflammation in the muscles and the tissue and enhance tissue function. Both of these rely on optimal hydration levels, so if you are dehydrated, you're not going to feel the benefits of the foam rolling. So make sure that you're never thirsty when you're foam rolling, okay? You want to try and create a body-mind connection when rolling. So you could start slow, and as you improve, you get slower. Okay, so you need to learn to hold it over the painful spots. Some people call them trigger points. If you can hold on to it and you can feel a pulsing and a radiating pain, and then it dissipates, that's what we're looking towards. Okay, if you're holding it on a spot and it's just not moving, it's not radiating, it's a latent trigger point, move on. Okay. Pain. So foam rolling is painful. What you should do is going nice and slowly, and then after 4 rolls over the area, it should become bearable, and you're looking to increase the time spent on that area. If it is absolute agony, then stop the foam rolling. Okay. Ideally, you want to spend a few weeks working on your painful spots. So get used to the foam roller, get used to it on your body. Make sure that you're rolling on the muscle and not on the joint or the bone. You will know the difference, you will feel the difference when you get used to it. There are many types of foam rollers out there. You can only see my pink one. There's a purple one over there, and there is this one, which is a vibrating foam roller. This one has lots of different settings. This one I got from Aldi. It's a crane. I think it was about 40 pounds. And it has, I think the battery's just died on it. There we go. You can go faster, 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 up to 5 different settings. So this is really good for really sore muscles. I don't think I'm going to be using it today. I'm just going to stick to the ones that you guys have probably got, okay? So SMR is self-myofascial release. It is a general term which is used to describe most types of manual therapy, a massage, basically. So I am a manual therapist, a remedial sports therapist, and I would use my tools, which are my hands, my forearms, my elbows, getting right into the muscle. You're kind of doing the same thing on yourself, especially in lockdown. You're working on the soft tissue just underneath the skin. Okay, so we're going to just sit on the foam roller, working on the Achilles. So the supercilious, the Achilles, you could sit on your bum and roll your ankles on it. It's not going to be as effective. So you're going to come down to your knees. May as well go this way. Got a big one. I'm going to pop it just back onto, so make sure that it's evenly balanced. Your feet are flat, dead toes, and I'm just going to sit my bum on this, and that's as I can take more weight. I'm sitting the weight on there. Woo-wee. Okay, so I'm going to come off. So that's body weight. I can feel that right up my calves. All you're going to do is just sit the weight on it. Okay, there's no rolling on this one. It's just releasing the tension in the Achilles. The Achilles take a hit if you're running, if you're walking. Thanks for the love. So you just want to stretch them, really. So the more I sit back and up, the more body weight I'm putting on that. That, my friend. See, you can even do it here. That's not putting a lot of weight on, but I can feel that. And then I'm just going to add on my backside. Boom. Sheesh. Kebab. Right, let's try one more. So obviously the more used to this you get, the better you will get at that move. Right, that's me done on those. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to come onto my calves. So I'm going to sit and face this way, and that way if you do make comments, I can see, hello. Hello, love the flowers. Yes, my little daisies. Bit of sunshine for you. So I can feel that's just pressed and stretched right here, your supercilious, okay, or your Achilles coming up. You can roll this way, but it's not as effective as what I've just done. Right, so calves, okay? I'm going all the way down, putting a little bit of body weight on there. So if you had a partner, you could get them to push down on the weight for you. What I'm going to do is cross over. Hey, Moira. All right, just putting my other leg on top of that one. I can feel that straight away. My calves are wrecked from leg day yesterday, so I'm actually, but, all right, let's go. Right, I put the weight on. The other leg is over the top of that, rolling the belly of the calf. So I don't have to have two legs on top. Also, if you wanted a pair of handles, like the little handles, you can sit on those to lift your body higher. I am just gonna bring, here you go. So that's working through both calves together. See how I'm going along the belly of the muscle? And I'm gonna cross this one over and work on the right one now. So if your partner was there with you, friend, child, not so much the dog, you would get them to put the pressure on and add the weight that way. It's like kneading bread, okay? So you gotta keep your abs on hold for this. Nice and slow. It's easy, my triceps are getting a bit of a workout here too. Okay, nice. Right, we're gonna come up to the hamstrings. So these are quite nice to do. Again, so there we go. I've got my hands behind. I'm just going on the hammy. So I can feel the back side of my hamstrings, on the outside of my hamstrings. I can feel that pain already. I'm just going to move down so that I'm more in the picture. Okay? So I'm going to sit up on it. Let's get my glutes in a little bit. There. So I've lifted my feet off the floor to add body weight onto that move, and I'm using my core to pull my hips back. I mean, you could drag hamstrings, and if you put your heels together and your toes out, I'm getting a little bit of the IT band on the side. Okay, we're going to get to that. Okay, you're going to sit on it. Just roll your bum. So that's getting right into the sits bones. You see that? You feel it? My bum is sore from training yesterday. So when I go one-on-one, I'm going to feel this. This feels quite pleasant at the moment. That's okay. Aha. I'm just rolling over glute med. Oh, right. So now what I've done, I'm going to bring the top leg over, and I'm just going to turn a little bit. So I'm hitting glute med, middle bum. Okay, I'm controlling the roller. Can you see I'm using this hand to control? So I'm trying not, there we go, I'm sitting on the hot spot and I'm feeling that down my leg. Hello. I'm going to keep moving again now. So the trick is to go nice and slowly. Lifted it, getting right into the top part of the glute. So go as far as you can. This is rolling. So at the base of the top of your bum, you've got your QL muscle, your big muscle here, okay? So a lot of people have pain in their coccyx, pain in their sacrum, and your sciatic nerve from sitting at a desk all day or sitting at your computer at home, sitting down with the kids' homework. So this area, it's really good to get the blood flow going through there and to get it massaged. It is quite painful. What I'm going to do quickly is the IT band on the outside of the leg, and I'm going to hit the top of the glutes, okay? So I'm just going to turn on the angle, and it's there. Oh. So you're not going onto your lower back. I'm keeping on the top chunky part of your backside, okay? Ooh. That's nice. No, nice. Nice. So it's the love-hate relationship between foam rolling. Okay. But now we're going to go onto the side. This is probably going to make me cry. Alright. Okay, I'm on my side. Hallelujah. Okay, there we go. IT band. So I'm lifting. Can you see I'm lifting there? Rolling. And then when it is too sore, I'm dragging. Can you see me dragging the foot? I cannot explain. So if you were brave enough, which I can't do, you would stack both feet on top and lift them. Because my muscle is so tight, I physically can't do that. I'm just dragging it at the moment. It's the IT band. So I'm just going to cry for a little bit. This is for runners. So all of you runners out there, when you get on the foam roller and you start doing your IT band, you're going to feel little tears. Alright, so let's go. Cross over. So you could come down on the elbow. Alright, so what you do on one side, you want to do on the other. Alright, so I'm sitting on it, I'm just being lazy. Alright, let's get this bum. Ooh, bum. So what you need to make sure is that your abs are engaged. Alright, I'm just coming off the side a little bit, leaning, lifting, getting the glute med right in the middle. Leg day yesterday, that's a beaut. Make sure that your abs are on so you don't hurt your back when you're doing this. Okay, if it's too much to lift the leg, you might be dragging it. Okay, holy bum cheeks. Holy bum cheeks. Ooh. So you could get a little bit more there. Can you see? It's getting both sides, and you would just angle to come over. So that, again, my glutes from leg day, really sore. IT band. You can get your teardrop, your TFL on the side. myofascial. Oh, it's quite nice actually. So I could come down on my elbow, put a little bit more body weight on. Just watch yourself coming down. Alright, and I'm going to flip onto the side. Can you see how I've turned? So I'm going to support just with the front. I'm going to take it down. Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm going to hold there. And roll through it. Sheesh, kebab. So, I cannot physically lift that bottom leg up. I'm dragging it. It's not pleasant. Alright, that's enough of that one. Okie dokie. So we're coming on to the quads. So this is quite nice. Quads always need doing because you use your legs all the time. So you're going to just push it against the knee, lean forward, and you're on the quads. Come onto your elbows. I've got my toes down, yeah? And I'm just gently going to ease into them. Little walks. Don't go to the kneecap. Now I've lifted the legs. Oh. I've turned the toes out. So again, you runners, you're going to love this. Ugh. The slower the better. Like I said, if you can manage 4 rolls, keep going. The pain does decrease. And if you find a really painful spot, you hold on it like I did on my TFL. So again, if you felt the urge, you could double up your leg, cross one leg over. I can't do it on my quads because my quads are too tight, okay? But you would just cross over. Put the weight down. See, I put my toes down. If I lifted the legs, I wouldn't actually, I'd probably be throwing up. Okay. Alright, I'm going back to singles. And I'm going to roll. Use the abs. That's it. Alright, so we're going to get the psoas muscle quickly. So you're going to lean over and just relax the weight, okay? I haven't done the shins yet, have I? We'll do this one first. Okay, so you've got to relax your arms long and your abs. It's going to come right over the pelvis, okay? So pelvis over. And just stretch. So I'm not actually rolling, but I'm feeling a massive stretch right from my hips up my belly. Okay, that's the pressure pushing on. You're supposed to have your arms nice and long. Sure. It's quite nice actually. Okay, come off it. Oh. I'll show you the shins quickly while I'm in this position. Okay, so some of you will never ever foam roll your shins because there's not much meat on your shin, okay? However, if you do have a very meaty shin, as in your muscle that comes up here, can you see this nice big muscle? It needs to be worked on, okay? So I'm not rolling on the bone. If you've got bony shins, this one's not for you. However, if you've got this nice muscle coming up here, you're going to want to get that on the roller, okay? So I'm going to turn my toes in and sneeze. Got cat hair there. Alrighty. Okay, nice. Are you ready? See how I'm angling. I'm using a lot of my calf muscles to help me with that, and a lot of core. Okay, but that was quite a nice roll. You can roll up and over the knee quickly and go onto your quads from there. Okay, so you would have, I need more room. Quite an advanced foam rolling move. I'm using upper body strength and core. Okay, so that's quite a nice one. Right, inner thigh. So, you're going to take the, the foam roller will be on an angle, so I'm going just on the 45 degrees so you can see me, okay? So here, you're going to have your knee, so if you were lying, say you lie in bed, you put a pillow here and you're lying on your side, okay? Take your foot over, alright? Bring it, so the foam roller is parallel to your body and you're going to push out here. So if you want, watch your back, turn here, come up, and put weight on that. Can you see how that's getting the inner thigh? So from here, lifting the foot and lifting the hips. Okay, I'm putting weight on, lifting now, right into the groin. Okay, so we work the groin a lot with the hip flexor when we're doing walking, running, lifting the knees, and it's a great area to get into. Okay, you must have your abs on for this so you don't take out your back. Big stretch. right on the inside of the knee here. Woo, adductors. So, leg day yesterday, might have mentioned that. Oh, that's a runner's dream massage there. Ugh. Okay, hopping over to the other side. Ugh. Let's come up from the angle so you can see. Ready, knee over, bottom leg straight, turning here, controlling it and pushing. Again, you can lift the hips so the hip is lifted right into the groin. Adductors. Okay. Right. That's enough. Ow. Right. Wow. Those muscles are wrecked from yesterday. Okay, let's get into the back now. So, easiest way to get on the back, bring it right up to you. Roll back so it's off the kidneys, just onto the bottom ribs, okay? Tuck the abs in. There we go. Okay, so you want to make sure you're not wearing a hoodie where you can garrote yourself here. And you want to make sure your hair is not too long that it catches on the roller and scalps you. Okay, my hair I should probably have tucked in my hands like this. So, not only did I do legs yesterday, I also did shoulders and back. So, this one is going to hurt too. See, I'm supporting my neck and I'm lifting up, pushing body weight in. I'm getting a nice massage up the vertebra. That's good. Right the way to the top of the shoulders. So, I'm coming right down to the top of the lumbar spine here, okay? Up to the supraspinatus on the top of the shoulders, okay? So top of the shoulder blade. Again, if you wanted just to lean back, so I've got that secured with my elbows and I'm just pushing into the QL, into the lumbar spine. You have to be very careful with the back, okay? So you could lie over it. Having broken my back many years ago, it's not a wise idea for me because I don't have much intervertebral disc. So I'm not able to hang over that way. But you could, stretching it out. Alrighty. So once you've done straight up the middle, then we're going to take it to one side. So we're leaning the body. We're going to get the obliques. Okay, and then we're going to turn over and do the front of the external obliques. So this leaning on the side, I'm going to work on the back muscles here. So I'm going to work on the big muscles. You've got your rhomboids, you've got your lats, and your shoulder blades. Okay, so we're going to work into that because a lot of people, when they come for massage, it's their shoulders, back, and neck. That's the issue. Okay, at this current moment in time, can't go for a massage, so this is where you need to learn to do it yourself. Okay, so I am rolling in. I've lifted the bum a little bit. I'm going to keep the bum down and I'm going to come into the lats here. There. So if you want to, you can catch a bit of tricep in there too, on the back of the arm and the lat. So I'm kind of scooping in. Can you see there? I've got my hips down just to secure my back. I'm getting into the deltoids here. If I lean back on an angle here, it's going into the lat. Okay? You can feel that. It's like a big lump, so I'm just going to hold on to that. And okay, again, you can seesaw. So you can take your hands here. You can lean to one lat. Right over onto the other lat. Holy hat, holy lat. That's lovely. Oh. Good. Lifting up the hips, getting right into the top of the neck. Watch the ponytail. I think I'm going to run out of space here. Let's come forward a bit. Okay, I'm just going to turn. It's like a little snail. Right, let's get on this side. Lats. There. Controlling the roller with my hand. Pushing body weight onto my lat. Keep your abs on. Okay, we're going to get a bit of tricep in there. So I'm working a little bit on the delts here. Ha! Try that. That's chunking big over my tricep. Let's tuck in. You can also, I'll show you now, hit the triceps this way. We're going to do more of the deltoids, more of the shoulders. There. Down to can't even talk. Okay, so we're not supposed to squeal out loud as an instructor. But you know what? I'm feeling the pain. It's real. Okay. Okay, I'm rolling in there. I'm just supporting my head a little bit. Getting into the nice shoulders there. It's quite nice. I'm going to do that on the other side quickly. Left, we're good. Ooh. So I'm just rolling over. Okay. While we're here. So, breast tissue. Guys, much easier to roll the pecs. Women need to do it, but you have to be careful. You will know when you're on the tissue and not on the muscle. So it is a muscle that gets used every time you're picking something up. Okay. So I am just going to get into it gently over here. Yeah, I'm supported. That's me straight on the pec here. Okay. Ooh. So. Those of you that have come to me for massage, you know this one's not pleasant to get done. If you have big boobs, you literally just have to hook them and take them out the way and roll onto the top part of the pec, okay? So you'll know when you're on breast tissue and you know when you're on muscle. You won't be able to roll on the breast tissue because it's painful. It doesn't need to be done a lot, okay? I mean for a long time that is. So right on there. So picking up heavy weights, we worked a lot of pecs today in classes. That is just painful. Right, we're doing lumbar. I'll do the lumbar and the QL for you, okay? Also, so we've done biceps, triceps, neck, forearms, chest. Okay, so if you're needing to click your back, if you've got something out of alignment, this is a way of doing it. You have to be very careful with the spine, okay? So the easiest way to get onto this is to lie down, lift your hips, bring it just so it's on the lumbar spine here, okay? If that's enough, you will feel that, okay? If you can, you would bring up one leg. And if you can bring up the other one, bring it here. See, I've got this in my hand, so it's not going to roll. Okay, and then I'm gently going to lower. I need to come back up a bit more. So that's body weight going on there. Okay, if that's enough, drop one leg. it's the weight on the spine, okay? If you can manage, you can lower, lower, abs are on, lower, lower, lower. So I have a really dodgy back. I have to be super careful with this one, okay? Again, you can turn the angle and lower. So you feel that in the spine. I'm just turning. It's a spinal twist, okay? Be very careful with this one, okay? That's quite nice, okay. And then to take it out, you lift up the hips and roll it out, okay? Oh, it's nice. Just bring the knees into the chest. Good. Right, so that was quite a nice one. I'm just going to roll the spine one more time. Okay, just to click everything back in. So taking it from here, lifting up the hips. So lower the shoulders to it, and then as you lower the hips, lift up the shoulders, working right into the QL there, and roll. Remember what I said, you can take it to one side and push up on one side, and down, and push up. It's quite nice. From here, we're going to take it down into the neck. So I've got a ponytail in today, which is not beneficial for this. But I am just resting the neck on it, okay? Adding a little bit of pressure and flexion, okay? You can turn onto the side again. I'm not lifting body weight on it. I am just pushing my head into the foam roller. You can turn onto your side, bring it in, and gently lean over it. So I'm working into the neck here, pushing it into the tracks. And other side. Into the neck. That's very nice. Ponytail. So ideally you don't want a ponytail right at the base of your neck for this one. Okay, and if you have any neck issues, you consult your GP before you're doing any of these moves. Right, we're going into snow angels, multifidus. So all the little muscles down the side of the spine. Alrighty, because I've got a nice long foam roller, I can sit my backside right on the end. Okay, and you want to gently put your arms down and lie on it. Make sure your head is on it. If yours is not long enough, you're going to have to support your head holding it here like this. Okay. So in this position, I am relaxing my shoulders. You want your elbows to touch the floor. Like the birds eating the grass seed in the back garden, I can hear them. Oh, Sean's hard work. Okay, little snow angels. All the way up, and see, my elbows only touch the floor here, okay? You want to try and keep your elbows on the floor all the way around. Not going to happen there. Let's tight rotator cuffs. Okay. And then we're just going to reach and stretch over to the side. You can lean the legs. I'm just massaging gently into the back. Leaning over this side. Ooh. So you feel it on your muscles on each side of the spine. Push your back into the roller. Gently roll. I'm leaning. I'm looking. I'm rolling. It feels so nice. Looking. Rolling. Bring it up. Oh, it's nice. Good. Gently sit up. Alrighty. Oh, it's nice. Right, so let's go back onto, we can do the belly, we haven't done the belly. Alright, so when you do tummy massage, okay, it's generally for digestive problems, okay. Most people, they get their abdomen massaged. It's only done on request. I don't normally do it. However, it will help with flow. Same when you're doing foam rolling. Ideally, you shouldn't do it straight after having eaten something. Just be careful, okay? You've got lots of nice soft internal organs in your belly. So it's always good after you've done a core workout to just get a nice stretch on it. So I'm going to go gently over it, okay? So you can start off in the psoas. We're going to stretch the psoas again and just lie the pelvis over it. There we go. You've got to relax totally. Relax the abs on this one. So having stretched the back, I can feel that in my back as well now. It's quite a nice thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm just hanging on it. Okay, and then we're going to go onto the belly. So we're going to bring it up. And we can firm around the belly. So I've got my elbows down, I've got my abs on, and I'm just gently rolling over the belly. It doesn't feel most pleasant. Some of you may feel sick, but your core might need it, okay? Watch on the rib cage, out into elbows. Right, we're going to get into the triceps here quickly. So you can do triceps there. Can you see? That's forearms. Let's do it again. So if you wanted forearms, you bring it here and you would turn arms up. In your hands, you've got all your flexors and extensor muscles here, okay? So these work really hard when you're working with weights, when you're picking up anything heavy, when you're moving furniture, when you're picking up children, when you're doing dishes, when you're doing gardening. You'll find that your forearms burn out quite quickly, so it is really nice to get into them. I've added body weight onto that now, can you see? So if you need, put something soft under your knees, so you're not kneeling on any hard floor, and that's body weight on it. Yeah. Roll. Okay, and then if you want to hit the triceps here, you just keep going past the elbow, and that's control. So it's too far out. Let's do it again. There. No, good. Do it again. Right. So we're in child's pose now. Knees are wide, feet together. And you walk out with your hands until you can put it on your wrists and drop. Nice deep breaths in. So if you wanted your head on the floor so your head is not extended, take it to your hands and you should be able to top your head down. It's a little bit easier if you take it wider. If people have internal or rotator cuff issues and you can't get your hand, you can do it wider. You could ditch the foam roller now if you wanted to and bring your hands down, but this is a really nice stretch into the back. And sit up, roll the shoulders, and do that again. Good. Locking through the hips. Roll it back up. Good. Right. So I've got that secure under my shoulders. Just stretching. Cat cow. Head up, bum up, and around. Good. Alrighty, so we're going to do a few breathing exercises quickly just to finish off. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down. Breathe in. Bring the palms together. Bring in again. Exhale down. If you wanted to, you could pop this back to where you started, putting it across the Achilles. Take the knees nice and wide, feet flat, sit your bum back. Palms together. Bring it in. Pull the hands back behind you, stretch down. And breathe in, palms together. So now there's no pain for me sitting on this. I've got my full body weight on it and it's quite comfortable. So there's definitely benefits to foam rolling. I would certainly give it a go. You can get foam rollers you can buy them online. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them from the sports shops. This is the very basic one. It's just the compressed foam. Your next one up. This is like a travel one where you can just loop it through your bag. This is still soft, but it has different grooves on it, so it does give you a bit of a bite. How many times a week should you roll? You can roll every single day. So ideally you want to do this every day. It is a great way for your body to repair, and you're looking to take down any inflammation that you have in your tissues from doing workouts, from doing running. So you should become one with a foam roller. Like I showed you this one, this is a great one for injuries, for rehabbing. So you would, if you have sore shoulders, sore neck, sore back, you can just lie on it and it will vibrate. So you can put a little bit of body weight on it. Same principle. So if I put it on, I'm going to put it on level 2 and my calves are really tight. So there, I'm just rolling and you can hold onto it and you can feel that going right through. That's fantastic. It's nice. Hallelujah. Okay, so these are fab to have. I mentioned leg day, yeah. So I'm not even putting much body weight on that. In fact, I'm probably not even going to double it. I'm just going to do that. Okay, so you can just, let's turn this off. You can just work on certain muscles. So if it's just legs you want to do and that's all you've got time for, do your legs, okay? But it is nice to get a full body. I'm feeling very relaxed now. When you do manual therapy, it releases endorphins. So it is natural opioids that your body produces, which is, it's like a drug, but it's, I'm just like, so obviously you wouldn't want to go and do something crazy now after having your stretching session. You should be nice and chilled, go and have a nice cup of tea, and just relax. But Natalie, it'd be good for you to do it on catch up. Persevere with it. Foam rolling, I get a lot of my clients to do it, and when they first do it, they absolutely hated it. And they're like, it's so much pain. But after 4 rolls, you tolerate the pain and you work through the pain. And it is very beneficial for the body. So, number 1 rule, be hydrated. Drink plenty of water. So don't foam roll when you're dehydrated. It's not going to do you any good whatsoever. So lots of water. Yep. Any questions, fire them away to me on Facebook. You can put it on YouTube, whatever, and I'll happily answer your questions for you. Okay? Right, lovelies. Have a lovely day further and happy foam rolling. Bye.